morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. So when I'm recording this is New Year's Day, so Happy New Year's. Obviously we know that the fiscal calendar isn't quite right, but there's still a lot of energy around this holiday, so Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Yes, I hope everyone is having a splendid, a fantastic day. Still enjoying the holiday. And had a great weekend and New Year's Eve and was safe and all that stuff. Yes, yes, yes. I do hope so. Alright guys, let's get some collective messages. I am kind of like taking the day off. I'm responding to some emails and doing some stuff. Okay, so for the members, okay, we are switching the membership over to Patreon. So that is in the description box below. And it is actually less expensive. I'm charging less monthly. But on Patreon, it will just be the extended readings. There are already a couple over there that I've like recorded and put on there, but that's in the description box below. Anyways, so yeah, if you're a member on the website for the extended readings, okay, and then as far as like everything else that the members get, I'm still working that out. So just be patient, but make sure that you switch over because I'm not going to be posting extended readings there anymore. Okay? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there is anything else that as far as like stuff like that goes. I'm anticipating lots of changes in lots of different areas. So, and that's good, right? New year, new me. Okay? No, not really. New year, just lots of changes. Anyways, moving forward. I hope you guys are feeling fantastic. I do. I moved the laptop up a little bit. It's different. It's a different little, feels different for me. Okay, collective, there is something, la-di-da-di-da. Okay, there is a hidden piece of treasure from your childhood, okay? It's like not a physical, tangible thing. It's like a memory or something about your childhood that I believe is going to be, like you're going to be discovering this. This is like the missing piece, or this is what's going to open this some sort of door, maybe like to some sort of creativity here, or kind of like maybe this is like the last, I don't want to say like the last thing, but it's like the thing that opens the door to help you like break free from the matrix. It's there's a key from your childhood here, like some sort of forgotten piece of information or hobby or habit or something. But this is I feel like this is coming to you here. I feel like it's being brought to you, or there's something, maybe you need to meditate, or you might be crystals might be significant here. You might be getting this information through crystals, or the key is in your childhood. Okay, whoever this is resonating for, whoever has been kind of like in this energy, because I feel like there's possibly something that you've surrendered, or that you've been working on surrendering, or that you've been just wandering, or I don't know. But the key is in your childhood. That's for somebody. Oh, yes, it is. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay. So this is what I'm saying. Like, whatever this key is like bringing in, it's like quickly ending something. And I don't feel like it's like ending anything in the physical. I feel like it's ending something within you. Okay? Yeah, we have fireworks. So you're going to be celebrating this whenever you like unlock this door or find this key. It's within you, right? It doesn't but it's yeah, your childhood is the key here. There's something, it's something that's been like heavy on your mind here, or possibly heavy on somebody else's mind. If this is not you, this could be somebody else here who's dealing with some things, because we do have Divine Masculine out here. With the Moon card, which has got me feeling like, you know, I feel like Divine Masculine energy is, the way that I'm feeling it, it's not like I want to say like Divine Masculine energy is softening up, because that's not the right terms, but that's the way that it kind of feels. It is, you know, because the rough edges, or the like tough exterior, or when it comes to ego and stuff like that, you know, that often comes from you know, childhood wounds, or trauma, or you know, just we all know it. We all know what it comes from, or where that. But there's something about the Divine Masculine, like tapping into, so whether this is like, you know, take it as it resonates, but a masculine energy, the Divine Masculine energy, is tapping into, further into like awareness of possibly like their emotions, their feelings, their intuition, their spiritual gifts, also possibly on their own discovering some sort of things that were hidden, right, as well. For some of you, this Divine Masculine, okay, is aware of you, but you are not aware of them here. if this energy is outside of you here. This might be bringing an end to a friendship. This might be causing an end to a friendship here, or like a brotherhood, or there could be an ending to some sort of brotherhood or some sort of friendship. It may not have anything to do with you, collective, but there could be some type of, it could even be like a group. Again, like that brotherhood is like kind of reminding me of some sort of like group, some sort of even like a fraternity, or something's coming to an end here. It could simply be like two brothers, right? Or two friends that are, you know, best friends that have been friends for a very long time. They could be like partners on the police force. They could have been for a long time. There's an ending that's happening here. Okay, and in other news, there is a possibly like a community or a group, or I'm feeling it's more than one person here that may be going going from this energy of like, I don't want to say like preying on you, but like kind of like looking at you in like this way of like like studying you or watching you very closely, just trying to you know, but it's going from this energy of kind of like that, almost like, you know, like I don't want to say like putting you on stage or anything like that, but going from this energy of like almost like I don't want to say laughing and pointing either, but that could have been but just observing very closely, watching very closely, trying to, you know, and some of these people possibly were even trying to like set something up, or I don't know, cause problems or do very like human things, you know what I mean? But this is shifting. This is there. This same group is possibly shifting into an energy of protecting you now. It's either like I feel like it's a group. It could be one or two people out of this group, but there is an energy in which there people are moving from a space of kind of like, you know, because I feel like some people were kind of indifferent. They were just watching, right? Or, you know, it's just like, ooh, something shiny. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see what's going to happen, right? So some situations were like, you get what I'm saying. Everyone is reacting differently, but there's a lot of people that are possibly have their eyes on you, collective, depending, you know, and it doesn't have to be like in a public way, right? Just take it as it resonates here. But there is a couple of energies that are shifting from, you know, just watching you into like protecting you, defending you. Okay. They're like, no, listen, No, no, no. Okay, I don't know, and this is because I think they possibly have also learned some sort of truth. Okay, the key is in your childhood here. Okay, so somebody may have learned some sort of truth about your childhood, or a couple people may have, which is what has kind of opened their eyes to possibly like who you are or why you do things, or you know what I'm saying, like who you were, I should say, possibly, the transformation that you've gone through. Like there's some sort of the key is in your childhood. I just keep being redirected back to that. Okay, and it has to do with like childhood dreams, childhood, or even like possibly even childhood nightmares, collective. Okay, there could be some sort of nightmare from your childhood that is wanting to be released here, which, that's probably for just a couple of you. But I really, some of you, collective, there's something about when you were a child, you may have predicted some things when you were a child, and you don't remember. These things are coming to fruition, okay? I feel like for some of you, you're going to be made known of this. Some of this has already been happening, okay? Um, collective, you may have like, you have been, you may, maybe, okay, that's, yeah, when you were like, this is for like a couple of you, okay? When you were a child, you either made some predictions or some sort of prophetic, you said some sort of prophetic word, or words that, and like, but either you were made to forget about this or you just forgot about this. This is part of that key piece to the puzzle here, okay? Because I feel like some of this stuff that you said has been coming to fruition, is going to be coming to fruition here. And this is why this like protection is being brought out here, okay, by these humans. Okay, remember, we're talking about humans. You've always been protected in the ethers, right? But you've transformed here, okay? You're going through some sort of the key. Again, collective, I feel like there's this energy where you're in this like kind of which I think I've seen Kill Bill like one time. But this card is giving off this energy of this like wounded warrior, right? Like this badass bitch that like fought really hard. You know what I mean? To get revenge, but I feel like revenge would not necessarily be, it would, like, revenge would be like getting your life back. Collective, I feel like that's this kind of energy here. And again, I don't remember anything about this movie, so if that is what it is, then perfect. But that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like this energy is coming through, is that is what your revenge was, right? But you're kind of, possibly you were still kind of in this energy, like you've been victorious here or in some sort of way, okay, in some sort of fight that you've been fighting or some sort of battle here. Okay, you could have had some sort of two-faced like ex or like friends, or but whatever you've been doing, you haven't just been fighting for yourself. For some of you, with this Kill Bill, like, it says for my daughter, for some of you, you've been doing this for your kids here. Okay, but regardless, it's like there's a key in your childhood here that is going to help you shift from this like Kill Bill energy, right? Because you've been victorious, into this like Pretty Woman energy, right? Where you are like Empress energy, right? Where you are attracting effortlessly, and you are, continuing, you've been breaking toxic behavior, which you already have been, right? But this is kind of like, I heard sudden wealth for some of you. But yeah, that's what this is. The key to this, and maybe this is what you've been searching for, some of you, is like this energy. It's like, man, I've done all this healing, I've done all this work, but why am I still in this kind of like, why haven't I turned on the magnet? You know what I'm saying? Like, why haven't I turned? Because I know that I deserve that. I know that that's my birthright. And I've, I continue to move in service and do these things, or whatever it is, right? The key's in your childhood, okay? And this probably may not resonate with everyone. I don't know. But this is what's coming through here. It's like softening your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I shift from like to like pushing and striving to being in the flow. And the key is in your childhood here, okay? In other news, I feel like there is possibly like some weird energy that's watching you from a distance here. Okay, don't worry, like everything is fine, but this is for the people that have a platform or something, or you're seen somehow. And this is, again, all of this is confirmation, right? This is not, anyways, yeah. I don't know. There's just some, maybe like a group of people or collective. You have people's attention somehow. Okay? You just do. You just do, man. And I think it has a lot to do with your evolution. Okay, people are watching you. Some of you have already made that shift from that like Kill Bill energy into that Pretty Woman energy here. Okay, it's kind of like shifting from the warrior to to the Empress. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And collectively, I've been, and this is kind of random. This doesn't really have to do with, I think, anything to do that I've already been kind of pulling on. But, I feel like collectively we've reached a point in which we can understand that a lot of what we are fighting energetically, not only was projected onto us by society, but also like our parents and their parents, we've been, what's the word? Groomed, right? They've been grooming for a while now. Okay. And so it also sometimes helps, when we're doing the shadow work to look at it and understand that we're actually like, we're fighting like a massive external energy that it's been projected through many generations. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, what I feel like is, with this perception, with this state of consciousness and this understanding, it's helping bringing people back together, because that's what we need now more than ever. And understanding that we've all been kind of under this spell, and based on on what, how we were raised, or and things like that, is how we have responded and we have reacted differently to the conditions that we've kind of been under, you see. And so it kind of it's important. Now, I'm not saying run over to like to suddenly to suddenly come back together with all of the people that hurt you in the past. That's not what I'm saying at all. This is just helping with your forgiveness and helping understand. It's like take it as it resonates. But we do, as a especially in America, as a collective, just because of everything, and worldwide, but you get what I'm saying. We need to come together, and we need to understand again that like you are me and I am you, and actually you're not the enemy, or you're not the enemy, or you're not the enemy, or I'm not the enemy. The enemy is those that have been casting and have been doing all of these things, for a long time. We've all been under a... Is this... I hope this is making sense, right? Again, this is not saying, hey, go go run to your... I want to call them your enemies, but I know they're not your enemies. This is not saying that. This is just getting down to the root of where the divide is really, really coming from. You know what I mean? That's a lot. We'll keep that one. Yeah, Lisa, that's exactly right. 2024 is a year of 8, the year of karma, year of action, year of infinity, year of all the things. What you have planted, what seeds you have sown, it's what you shall reap. Yeah. I feel like it's like, you know what I mean? It's like stepping into okay, some of you are feeling guided here. Okay, trust what you're being pulled towards. Does that make sense? Some of you are being pulled in a direction, or you're feeling like you're being pulled in a direction, and it may like not make any sense. Okay, it may not make any sense. I want you to trust the direction that you're being pulled in here. Okay, even if that direction is, like I said, it even if it is with possibly like people or places or things, and it's like, I don't know about this one, God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so and it kind of goes back to that understanding that we've all been kind of under this spell, and we've all handled it differently. Again, please take it as it resonates. This is only just confirmation, okay? Please don't think that I'm telling you to go back to anyone who has hurt you or harmed you or done, you know what I'm saying? Like, you all know better. But for some of you, it could be like family, right? It could be like friends, or it could be exes, but maybe there was, so And for those of you that this does resonate for, you know who you are, right? For the rest of you, if there's like not a single soul in your life, you know what I mean? Like, just don't take it, right? You don't have to, okay? But the main message is about coming together as a human race, right? Knowing that actually, like, you know, my neighbor or your neighbor or, you know, the neighbor up the street, 9 times out of 10 actually is not the enemy. Okay? The enemy is much larger, you know what I mean? Or they actually, we're much larger than the enemy, right? But because we have been under this like spell, you know, and that's just an easy way for me to put it. I have no idea what they've been doing. You know, it's been through all kinds of things, media, propaganda, the foods, you know, all kinds of things, right? Everything they have, you know, and that is the enemy. So we're all having a human experience, Braveheart. In my opinion. I mean, I guess there's probably extraterrestrials out here walking around, maybe, but I mean, there's giants and things like that. I don't know, but we're on Earth, which is, I'm having a human experience. It doesn't matter. But this is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It's important now more than ever that we come together and that we work on that. Okay? Yeah. Anyways, okay, moving forward. Yeah. Yee. Yeah, I feel like whatever this, again, I feel like there could be like something that's opening up to you or that's making itself known to you, or like you've gotten some sort of like idea or direction or something new, like a little like twitch or like, I don't, inspiration or something, like it's like a new wand of like a new direction or something. I'm just, I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of, shifting. It's 2024 is shifting an energy here, okay? And that could be going back to what I was saying before, shifting from that Kill Bill energy into that Pretty Woman energy, shifting from that wounded warrior, right, into the Empress energy, or like the Nine of Pentacles energy, or whatever it is, right, into that energy in which you know, there's, and what's wild, collective, is the crazier things get in the world, it seems like, and this may be why a lot of people are watching you, is because it's like, it doesn't matter, it's like, but you continue to seem to like gain more peace, to trust yourself, to trust where you're going, to take these little leads, like to have this self-sufficiency, to follow the cues, to, you know what I mean? It's like there could very well, collective, be people that are witnessing like you. It's almost like it's very evident that you are following some sort of guidance here, but they can't see it, nor can they hear it. Do you see what I'm saying? And so this has got some people's attention here. This is what it's like. this is where that like new protection is coming in the physical. Like somebody is like, okay, wait, collective is actually really on to something here. Okay. And I heard actually we could use collective to our advantage. So be mindful of that, right? Don't allow anyone to use them to to their advantage. Okay. And that's, you know, and it's that right there that's like, man, you're still suffering from that, you know, like, and I don't even want to say suffering, but it's like that's a lack wound, right? Using somebody or using anything to your own personal gain comes from a wound of lack, of not having enough or not being enough on your own. Okay, so that's kind of this understanding. I feel like collective, you might approach it from that, or you might understand that, or you might see that here. Knowing that this person, like, they don't really mean to actually like use you to their advantage, but they're just moving from a space of a wound. I don't know. Again, always choose self-love. Always choose what is best for you. For everyone, it's going to be different. This is a collective reading. You know, if you would like, you know, anything from me, a personal or whatever, that's in the description box below. But there's been a large shift in your self acceptance here, okay, and in your self sufficiency. And when I mean like self sufficiency, it's like your ability to like produce and continue doing on your own, right, without like the need of like some, you know, it's like you're no longer like relying on anyone else to kind of give you some sort of direction or give you permission or give you you know what I mean. It's just like you're doing life, you know what I mean, and you're like living and you know, and so, and this is what is shifting for you quickly. And this came through your self-acceptance here. Somebody needs to hear that when you get to a point when you are desiring a relationship because you want to love somebody rather than you want somebody to love you, then you will be ready. Only then will you be ready. Are you ready for a healthy relationship? And that is when you are ready to, when you tell yourself, I really want to love somebody. I really want to love somebody. Rather than, man, I just wish somebody would love me. That's not it, boo. That's not it. Okay? When you are ready for a healthy relationship, that is the state of consciousness that you will be in. Not, I want somebody to come fix all of these things and come help me with this and come do all of this. No. I really want to love somebody. That's when you're ready. Okay? All right. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to take it easy today because it is a holiday. I will be back full force tomorrow, 1-2. Today is the last day of Mercury retrograde, so, you know, just Take it easy. I love you guys. I love you. 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 We'll talk soon.